guess I'll just start here and just quickly on the game. I'm really proud of our defense and the way they just played, especially up front. I'm really happy with how we ran the football. I think that was my message to them. This week was get back to our identity on defense, which we surely did, and then really let's play physical for 60 minutes and really offensively. When you look at not only how we played up front, we rushed for 254 yards, which is just awesome against that defense, but the way that our guys ran, especially Cherrier and Wyatt and Stanley, those guys, just the way they ran, that's exactly what we wanted. We wanted to play a physical game. We wanted to set the tone in that regard, and I thought our offense really did that. And I'm just really proud of our defense. Really, really proud of the way they just kept on coming after it and getting back to our identity. I think we said that last week in here was, we'll be fine on defense. We just got to get back to our identity. I think we did that with minus 88 yards rushing and 8 or however many sacks we just had. Let's get back to what we do well. I don't know that we played a particularly great game. There's a lot of mistakes that are out there, kind of all over the place. Really all three phases, but really, really proud of just how we played. There's a lot of stuff we got to clean up and what we did, but really, really proud of how we played and how we took care of business today.
To me, it really came down to one simple thing. One team could run the ball, the other team couldn't run the ball.
Yeah.
They had 3 snaps from the one and never even got under center.
And I think we threw 1 pass or 2 passes inside the 10.
Yeah.
So you just saw that the way that we were able to deter them from running the football when they got down inside there, and they did. They got down there a couple times.
Yeah.
So we were just able to continue to push them back and get. Obviously, the interception that we had was great. Coming off a turnover, the defense to do that. But that was just really great on our defense. The entire way was to respond to those turnovers. We threw a couple interceptions. We had 2 fumbles. We just kept responding though, and even when they get down in there, and that's kind of been our message all year, and that's just how we practice. And if you look at our stats, it's just so good. When we talk about how we structure practice, how we do everything within the program, we work third down a lot. We're really good on third down on both sides right now. We structure everything to stop teams in the red zone. We're really good at stopping teams in the red zone. We're really good at putting it away. So I thought that was just that. You're absolutely right. The story of the game was when we had to run the ball, we were able to have success running the ball. And when they had to run the ball, there was no chance that they could run the football. They were just overmatched with our guys up front, and we got really good players. That's the bottom line. We have really, really good players there, and the scheme and Coach Larson and those guys just let them play really, really hard. So I think when you have really good players and you can just free them up to play really hard, that's advantageous. And we knew this was a good matchup for our defense, and that's exactly how we wanted it to go.
Ian, it's kind of a perfect scenario for you, because when you can't run the ball, defensive linemen are going, hey, it's a green light, man. We're coming on every play because we know you're dropping back to pass, and boy, you guys just wrecked the backfield. I mean, like 9 or 10 sacks, and that's got to be the ideal situation for a lineman, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime we're able to pin our ears back and rush after the quarterback is a blessing. Key thing in football, you stop the run, that's when you get the blessing to rush the passer, and that's every D-lineman's dream. Especially mine. I love to get after the passer, and all of our guys, 1s, 2s, 3s, whether you're a starter or backup, whatever, was able to go out there and just get after it and really execute our game plan that we had this game.
Well, and I think it says a lot about your team when you got a player that's chasing a kid down the field and stops them from scoring, which they never did score on that possession. It would have been so easy to just give up on that play, but it was a full effort the whole way today.
Yeah, that's just the identity of this defense, relentless. I feel like it's a great word to call our defense. We're just relentless every single play. We don't want to give you a single inch. Give us an inch and we'll defend it. That's kind of our mindset, especially down there in the red zone. That's our end zone, not their end zone. We want to defend that end zone. If we can go all year without giving up a single point, obviously that's ideal.
You got the fumble recovery. Yeah. I thought maybe you were going to score. I'm sure you're disappointed that you didn't, but still, it was a memorable play.
I 100% thought I was going to score. I thought I unhooked the trailer and was getting after it, and I saw 6 come up, and he got low, and I thought I could just kind of shift him out the way, and didn't go as planned, but it's still big time. I was able to get that scoop, get a turnover for our, give our offense another chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, I think we need to start working some running back drills for him. We'll get some up, just some bag work where we got to get the knees up and we got the new stiff arm thing. We just work a little high knees.
I'm trying to tell them to get me in on a big package. I'm telling you, I'll give you 6. Anything 5 and in, I'm getting it, guaranteed. I promise.
Isaiah, you guys really ran the ball so hard today with a purpose, and it wasn't just one guy. I mean, everybody that got the ball. I mean, Brock was running over people, guys coming up to make tackles, and he was the hammer. They were the nail. I mean, was that something that? I mean, is that the mindset going into the game? I know you're playing with a sense of purpose here. You can't, no margin for error, obviously, but you guys were just so aggressive today.
I think you just said it best. We were the hammer, not the nail. That was our mindset going in. We wanted to play relentless and win our one-on-ones. That's what we did as a group. But I think it makes it a lot easier when the 5 guys blocking for you play the way they did today.
I would imagine as an offensive player, when you turn the ball over and they got the ball down inside the 5 or 6 and they can't score, that's got to give you guys a little bit of a confidence going, all we need is a couple scores here and we're in great shape. They're not scoring on our defense, So, I mean, obviously that was a big play early in the game to set the tone for the rest of the way because it could have easily been 7-0 Moorhead.
Oh, for sure. And we know our defense is always going to play. We just got to match that. When they get big stops like that, that means that we got to go put points on the board.
Will did such a good job of extending plays today, scrambled for I don't know how many yards, and then, really put the pressure on the defense, found open guys down the field. You guys were really efficient, I thought, offensively.
Oh, we definitely were. We could run the ball however way we wanted. Like you said, Will was doing great at extending the plays. Like Coach Schmidt was saying earlier, our practice is structured, so we are successful in situations like that. We do scramble drill all the time at practice, so it translates to the game. That's what we saw.
One maybe last question for all of you to chime in on. Obviously, you got 2 games guaranteed left. Who knows about after that? Obviously, not a lot of margin for error. 2 really quality opponents that have played Northern pretty tough through the years. Maybe just a mindset heading to Bemidji next week with what's at stake here.
Got to turn it up a notch, a couple notches. We know what it's going to take. Like I said, we've been having this game on the schedule for a few weeks now. We knew it was going to come down to us beating Bemidji in Bemidji to win the North. And we know that we got to do that if we want to play more games.
Do they present any sort of challenges that may be a lot different than other teams that you've played? I mean, obviously you got a very good team.
They're just going to come out and be fast and physical. I know they like to throw the ball a lot. They got some really good players. They got number 18 at defensive end on the defensive side of the ball, who's a great football player. He's a really good pass rusher and he knows how to get after it. I really just think in all 3 phases, we just have to go out there and be relentless, with Bemidji and Duluth ahead of us. Those are, like you said, 2 quality opponents. And like Cherry said, we knew this is what we were going to have to do. We knew we were going to have to beat those 2 teams, to have a chance of winning the North and have a chance of making the playoffs. So we just have to come in and have, great practice, great energy all week, and really get a good mindset going in because we're going to Bemidji. Right. And, it's hard to win those. So, we just have to have a really good week of practice. You have to trust our coaching and coaching plan and go get it done.
Yeah, I think we're just really grateful for this opportunity. I mean, what more do you want than to be playing for first place in the North in Week 10? That's just all you can ask for. So, we're really grateful for our guys to put us in this position. They're a great team. We got a great team that we got to go up and play. We know they're a great team. We know they're playing as well, and we're playing really good too. So we'll be ready for that game. We're excited for that game, and we're grateful for this opportunity to get a chance to play a really quality team with a lot of good players all over the place in a position to go play for first place in the North. That's all you can ask for. We're really grateful, and we know the challenge that's ahead of us, but we'll be ready when we get up there next week.